4 new legendary heroes will be dropped in Call of Dragons. This is absolutely insane. Now, this is going to happen in the next season. So if you're in Season 1, you don't have to worry about this. If you're in Season 2 or SS1-, whatever it is, you're not going to worry about this. This is still in Season 1. But in the new season, as my season ends, we're going to have this migration thing, and that's going to be Season 2. There's going to be 4 new legendary heroes in Call of Dragons. It is going to be very interesting how they're going to, do this, because it is going to be a game changer. Now, as Call of Dragons release more heroes in here, this is also going to promote some of the whales, because right now they're quite limited with the stamina. And as more legendary heroes are being released, these whales will of course obtain these heroes, and that reduces the gap of the stamina that we're looking into right now. If there's less heroes right now and the stamina is a factor, we can definitely prevent the whales from coming in and out in the battlefield, right? Because of the stamina. But as introduction of 4 more heroes in here, that would equivalently, let's just say 2 more marches that are going to be brought out, 400 staminas there. It's going to allow the whales to come out more into the battlefield and dominate in the field. So that's something that I would want to mention in here. Now, they did mention in here that with the 4 new heroes that they're going to be introducing, 4 legendary heroes, including a flying hero, which I would assume this will be a cavalry flying hero. Now, let's see some comments in here. Not sure how I feel about PvP only experience. Pay to play will level up so much faster, in my opinion. I don't think that. I wonder if there's really good comments in here so far. But there's people who have commented in here. I don't really like the request to PvP at level 50. Yeah, that's also another thing. Like with the XP, we talked about this in a previous video. If you guys haven't seen that one yet, this is gonna definitely be an interesting thing of what is going to happen in Call of Dragons. So, introducing 4 new legendary heroes is going to be a game changer, and also the 6-star as well. That is definitely going to be a big game changer here. As we have seen in Call of Dragons so far, it's been kind of like low spender friendly, medium spender friendly, free to play, at least it is friendlier. But this is definitely going to change a lot of approaches within the game with the introduction of 4 new legendary. Now, my assumption in here is that they are going to be releasing, I would say they're going to be releasing that flying unit, which is Cavs. I'm sure they're going to release another Cavs in here, because we only have 2 Cavs right now. They recently released Baleen, which is new, and they released Marksman. So I would say they would probably release an infantry, 1 flying, they said, and I wonder if they're going to release like Gatherer in here. I doubt they would. Maybe a supporting hero. I don't know yet, but if you guys have any idea or like maybe assumption or maybe what you want to see within the game, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to do so and smack that like as well. That helps me out here as a content creator. All right, so yes, this is what we're gonna see, and then there's gonna be new artifacts as well, which is interesting. These artifacts will be tailored towards cavalry and archers. Keep an eye. Wow, so that is very interesting. New artifacts going to be released. Cavs. We know that the Farlight developers, or the Lilith, actually Lego developers, they're really geared towards the Cavs. So they're going to be releasing cavalry artifacts. This is going to be interesting. The current cavalry artifact that I got is a Kingslayer, which is really good. I got this one, and I got the Swordland Blade as well. Storm Arrow for the blink. But that is interesting that they are going to be releasing more artifacts. So I wonder if this is going to be available in season 2 only, or is it going to be available for the whole season. There's going to be some occupying village new gameplay features in here. Okay, basically this is going to be taking over in every villages in Tamaris. To win them back, you'll have to defeat us. You may have gotten the upper hand, some little bit backstories in here, but basically you will increase your peacekeeping damage, grant you hero XP, and increase the healing limit at your hospital. Oh, that is interesting. So you have to occupy the villages in here, and you're going to be able to increase your hospital limit. That is interesting. And I believe that they are going to be adding that elixir process as well for the healing. So there's going to be no more free healing with the elixir when it's introduced. I think the elixir can be bad because what I'm thinking about this, how they're going to be introducing the elixir, is that players who make mistakes are not going to basically be punished. So let's say they're not paying attention today, pass is going to open today, they start fighting, put everything in the hospital, right? And then, that period of time, they are going to have to suffer because of the free healing waiting period. But if they have elixir, they can clean up everything right away. Although, yes, you do basically, reduce the amount of elixir you get. But for that very moment, it changes the strategy a little bit of how you play. It could be good. It might be fun, but we will have to see how it goes, in my opinion. Now, let's see the next one in here. Will we have to dispel the mist again in the new season? And he said absolutely not. So that's good. So we don't have to kind of work onto the map again, which is great. Any exploration reward that you haven't claimed in the last season won't be available in the new season. Oh, that is interesting. That is a very important thing to know here, right? So you got to make sure that you do all your exploration reward before you go into the next season, because it says your last season won't be available in the new season. So I gotta do mine as well. I haven't finished mine. Interesting. This one, it says here, will there be a new map in the new season? And I believe there is going to be a new map. It's going to be much smaller, I believe. The new season is going to use the old map, but with a lot of changes. It will be a whole new experience. The resource points will have leveled up with level 5 to 8, which is good. Resource points all over the place, so you can grow your city even faster. One thing I noticed in the game is that there's a lot of combat, a lot of fighting. It's kind of hard not to fight because of the fighting that takes place, and you have to really participate as well. You'll have more resource on your hand that you can handle, but don't worry, because that's where I come in. All right, the links between regions have been changed too, so that means you're gonna have to switch your strategy up. Interesting. And they're working on a brand new map. You'll be able to see it soon, so that's going to be interesting to see. I'm curious how this thing is going to work, especially with the region. All right, now let's talk about this. What aspect of the gameplay will be reset in the new season? And I think everything should be the same. Let's see. It says hero and artifacts level will be reset. All right, the levels. Talents will also be reset, but stars and skill will stay the same, which is good. Any unused tactic manuals, command points, arcane dust, medical supplies from last season will be scrapped. So similar stuff in here. Policies will reset, merits and prestige. That's okay. When new season starts, all Dragon Trails progress and rewards will be reset. That's kind of the pain in here, honestly, the Dragon Trail reset. All previous season alliances will be disbanded. In the new land, you'll be able to seek out new alliances and form powerful alliance. All right. Question 6 in here, will there be any difference to the system after the hero levels and XP are reset? So the 6-star has been added to the star rating. Okay, so I'm curious about the 6-star, allowing your heroes to basically be even more stronger. When your hero reaches level 50, they only will be able to gain XP through PvP battles. Even if your CP is limited, you'll be able to reach maximum in no time. I'm looking forward to burning your competition to cinders, darling. What? But I kind of disagree with the push to PvP for this one, but it does make sense. The game is PvP, but I think they could have just kept it for CP to get to 60. But it's interesting. I mean, the more PvP you do as well, you won't have troops, and you'll also have a hard time farming at the same time. So we'll see how things really turn out here with Call of Dragons with the update. So I mean, I don't know if you guys knew everything. I know with the recent update, with the mail that they sent, they kind of given us a little bit of information, but this is a lot more detail on what's going to happen. I mean, the 4 legendary heroes that they're gonna drop, that is definitely shocking to me. Anyway, my friends in Call of Dragons, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are staying tuned in. If you want to stay tuned in, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, press that like. I'll see you guys again next time.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel